Fáilte go dtí de chearmanas branta ó Ollscoil Maynooth. Welcome to your Maynooth University Conferring ceremony. Congratulations on successfully completing your programme of study. We hope your time in Maynooth was enjoyable, challenging and rewarding, and that it will be beneficial to you in whatever you plan for the future. Your Conferring Day is one of celebration with family and friends and marks an important milestone of your achievement. We wish that we could celebrate with the graduates of 2021 in the way the Maynooth University community normally does. We will do so when circumstances allow. Wishing you health, happiness and success as you celebrate this special day. Gimid sláinte sanas agus gach deara art agus an lá speisialta seo ó chailúra agat.
Díomh Claire, agus fáilte go Ollscoil Maynooth. My name is Aidan Mulkeen. I'm the Registrar of the University, and it's my pleasure to welcome you today to this unusual online conferring ceremony. Conferrings are one of the highlights of our academic year. For you, our new graduates, they're the opportunity to think back about what you've achieved and to celebrate that achievement with family and friends. For us, as the staff of the institution, it's the day when we see you confident and competent and ready to face the next stages of your lives. It's a day when we're really proud of you. We're proud of what you have achieved, and we're proud of what you can achieve. So as you can imagine, it's a great disappointment to us that we can't have you here in person today for this event. This is not the conferring you would have wanted, and it's not the conferring we would have wanted for you. We will invite you back to the campus at some point in the future to come on stage and to have the opportunity to be here in person to celebrate your success. But for today, we will confer your degrees in this virtual ceremony and hopefully give you an opportunity to celebrate with those who are around you. Before we start, I'd like to take a moment to tell you a little bit about what to expect. This is, as you know, a formal meeting of the university to confer academic awards, and by tradition, parts of that ceremony are conducted in Latin. In a moment, I will open the ceremony with a short passage in Latin, and I will then hand over to the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Celtic Studies and Philosophy, Professor Colin Graham. As we get to each new category of award, the Dean will read a short passage declaring that the graduands, you, the graduands, are properly examined and ready to receive your awards, and I will respond approving the awards. Your names will then be called out in sequence. When we have conferred all of the awards, I will close the formal part of the meeting with another passage in Latin, and I will invite the President of the University to give his conferring address. I will now open the formal part of the ceremony. Universitas Hibernia Nationalis, pre honorabilis pro vice cancellariae totaque universitas, haec comitia universitaria, hodie convocata sunt, od quidem veri mulerisque maxime eximi ad gradus academicos admittantur.
Prae honorabilis pro vice cancellaria totaque universitas. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, double major. Praesentu vobis hasce mias filias filiosque meos, quas omnes scio tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles et idonios esse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in ardibus honoro cursu confectu, idque tibi fide miae testor expondio totique academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoru cursu confecto.
Fionn Gallagher, Roisin Gallagher, Ronan Gallagher, Anya Galvin, Tara Ganley, Brian Gaskin, Amy Geary, Ciara Geraghty, Jack Geraghty, Chloe Giles, Gemma Giltrap, Elizabeth Gleeson, Kelly Gleeson, Roisin Gleeson, Laura Glynn, Leah Goulding, Hannah Gorman, Joshua Goff, Richard Graham, Diarmid Green, Bernard Griffin, Kieran Grimes, Jean Guilfoyle, Jack Goong, Clara Gue, Fergal Haig, Anya Halpin, Ciara Hamill, Saoirse Hanley Miller, Georgia Hardy, Alicia Harper, Naomi Harper, Lee Harris, Luke Harris, Jonathan Hart, Sinead Hart, Kate Hayden, Quiva Higney, Christian Healy, Quiva Hendley, Gary Hendy, Rachel Hennelly, Carla Hennessy, Shauna Hennessy, Michelle Henry, Lynn Herbert, Mason Hines Scallon, Megan Hoare, Eva Homan, Megan Horan, Helen Hughes, Michelle Hussey, Katie Hutchinson, Danielle Highland, Ella Irwin, Lauren Irwin, Cleana Ivers, Orla Jaffrey, Dorota Jaschak, Joe Jennings, Christopher Jessup, Amy Jones, Callum Jones, Neve Jones, Kaylin Joyce, Nicole Judge Darby, Adam Kavanagh, Hannah Keeley, Alexander Keeley, Sean Keane, Jason Keating, Brian Keegan, Ciara Keegan, Martin Kehoe, Beaveen Kelly, Laura Kelly, Lauren Kelly, Nathan Kelly, Robbie Kelly, Sophie Kelly, Aaron Kenna, Katie Kennedy, Maeve Kennedy, Ruth Kennedy, Joy Kennedy Collins, Jason Kenny, Ross Kenny, Barry Kieran, Virgil Kierans, Dara Kiernan, Natalie Kiernan, Aidan Kinsella, Pamela Klosowski, Connor Knowles, Anastasia Lacroix, Hannah Laird, Moya Levy, Nora Lee, Jasmine Leach, Andrew Lenigan, Sophie Lenihan, Hannah Lenihan, Kiva Lennon, Clodagh Long, Sinead Long, Elliot Loughlin, Ria Loughney, Sarah Lydon, Conal Lynch, Rebecca Lynch, Sarah Lynch, Dara Lyons, Kate Lyons, Hannelore Mackle, Judy Maguire, Angus Marr, Billy Marr, Christopher Marr, Emma Marr, Shauna Marr, Sophie Mahan, Hannah Mahoney, Namonde Majula, Emma Malone, Laura Mannion, Audrius Marganoviches, Hannah Martin, Paul Martin, Aoife Mason, Owen Massey, Siobhan Masterson, Ben Matthews, Shoda Matthews, Anna McCabe, Emer McCabe, Pierce McCabe, Abigail McCann, Aisling McCann, Nicole McLean, Keevy McCole, Aisling McConnell, Patrice McCormick, Shauna McDonnell, Stephen McDonnell, Conor McIlerney, Emer McEnroe, Laura McAvoy, Aisling McFadden, Geroyd McGee, Cathal McGear, Owen McGinley, Conor McGinn, Sarah McGivern, Elaine McGivney, Niamh McGoldrick, Amy McGovern, David McGowan, Colleen McGrath, Conor McGrenra, Josh McHugh, Cian McHugh, Dean McKenna, Ciara McKenney, Ciara McCune, Dara McKinley, Lauren McLeod, Luke McLaughlin, Ellen McMahon, Jessica McMahon, Brianna McMillan, Maita McNamara, Erin McNeese, Lisa McPhillips, Yvonne McPhillips O'Reilly, Dara McWilliams. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, single major. Department of Ancient Classics, Aoife Q. Department of Anthropology, Ross Dooley, Niamh Dunn, Roxana Zaha. Department of Economics, Nori Baba, Ben Connell, Adam Kelly, Dara Price, Catherine Rankin. Department of English, Carla Doyle, Paula Gilday, David Lynch, Oisin Lynch, Nicola Scully. Department of Geography, Lauren Butterly, Eva Cahill, Amy Cohen, Jack Duffy, Rebecca Gerrity, Kevin Leonard, Sophia Rogers. Department of History, Megan Brady, Conor Daly, Cian Dunn, Aaron Keegan, Shauna Monaghan, Jonathan Raleigh, Egla Sakalais Quaita, Eric Stewart. Department of Mathematics and Statistics, Emma Dooley, Micheál Eastwood, Sophie O'Brien. Department of Theoretical Physics, Conor McLaughlin. School of Business, Oisin O'Cahasey. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, European Studies, Jennifer Graham, Miriam Mullally, Jack O'Donoghue, Stephen Riley. Higher Diploma in Philosophy. Presento vobis hasce meas filias filiosque meos, quos omnes scio tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles et idonios, esse qui admittantur ad diploma superius, idque tibi fide meae testor expondio totique academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa admitter vos ad diploma superius.
Blages Baliak, Michael McGlinchey. Higher Diploma in English, Kate Koskeren, Rihanna Fox, Pearl Phelan, Lauren Rochford, Beavine Thorsch. Doctor of Philosophy, Arts. Presento vobis hunc meam filiam, quem scio tam moribus, quam doctrina habilem, et idonium, esse qui admitator ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae, idque tibi fide meae testor expondio totique academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitto te ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae. I would now like to invite Dr. Conor McCarthy to introduce the doctoral student in the Department of English.
Department of English, Conor Dowling. Conor's thesis title, Carnivals of Reaction, Irish Modernist Novelists and the Free State Counter-Revolution. Supervisor, Dr. Conor McCarthy.
Prizes and awards. Each year, the university awards over 100 academic prizes at its annual prizes and awards ceremony, and the following prize recipients have been conferred at this ceremony. Department of Anthropology, Best Third Year Thesis in Anthropology, Roxana Zaha. Department of Economics, the Loudon Ryan Prize for First Place and First Class Honours in Economics at the Degree Examination, Anastasia Lacroix. Department of Geography, Department of Geography Prize for the Best Performance in Single Major Geography, Kevin Leonard. Department of Geography Prize for the Best Human Geographer in the Third Year Examinations, Elizabeth Gleeson. Department of Geography Prize for Most Improved Student in Final Year, Joint Award, Ross Kenny. Special Prize for Effort from the Department of Geography, Shauna Marr. Department of International Development, Prize for Best Performance in the Third Year Examinations in International Development, Dorota Jaschak. Department of Law Prize for Best Student in Criminology, Patrice McCormick. Department of Mathematics and Statistics, the Denver Prize for the Best Result in Mathematical Studies in the Degree Examinations, Emma Dooley. Huxley Prize for the History of Mathematics, awarded for the highest mark and first-class honours mark in the History of Mathematics module, MT 382A, Emma Dooley. School of Modern Languages, Literatures and Cultures, the Embassy of Mexico Prize for Best Final Year Assignment on Mexican Culture, Dorota Jaschak. French Government Medal for Proficiency in French for the Best Performance in the Final Degree Examination, Megan Hoare.
Pre honorabilis provice cancellariae totaque universitas, ceremoniis rite confectus, queso facias finum hujus convocationis universitariae. That concludes the formal part of the proceedings, and my congratulations to all of you. I would now like to invite the President of the University, Professor Philip Nolan, to give his conferring address.
A chéimethe, a gcuine úsle, bhálam fáilte pársanta a chorómh go léir ar líne chuig an searmanata speisialta ach neamhnach seo. Is ócáid speisialta é an searmanata seo is saoil na géimethe nua, agus tá áthasarm go bhfuil deis againn é calúra ó chéile ach le chéile freisin, agus mar sin bhála mar dús cógordas a cría dhéanamh ar le chéimethe go léir. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to offer you my personal welcome online on this very special occasion for each and every one of you, and for those with you, your graduation day. We had desperately hoped that we could be able to do this together on our campus, which is really looking wonderful as ever And we are as disappointed as you must be that it is not yet safe to do so. But I think we're nearly there. And in the course of the next year, we intend to invite you all in person to come together so that we can be together and celebrate your achievements. Appropriately, given the very particular challenges that you have faced, you should be entitled to not one, but two celebrations of your graduation. Nonetheless, graduation day itself, the day, is a very special occasion in your life's journey, and I'm delighted that we have the opportunity to celebrate it apart, but at the same time very much together. And I do begin by offering you my heartfelt congratulations and my hope that for each of you this is as personal and joyful and special a day as if we were all here together. This has been a most unusual and difficult time. In your penultimate year of study, we were struck by this pandemic, the likes of which we have not seen for a century. You have all been affected by this. Your lives and your studies have been severely disrupted, and some of you, sadly, will have had the additional strain and grief of seeing your loved ones severely ill or losing loved ones to COVID-19, and they are very much in our thoughts. None of us imagined that this would be so difficult. None of us imagined that this would go on for so long and with such loss. And yet, through all of this difficulty, you found the resources and the resilience to complete your learning, to complete your studies. And it has been for that reason, and amplified by those events, our extraordinary privilege to confer on you today the degrees that you so richly deserved. So I'd like each of you to take a moment now and reflect on the last 18 months and on your entire journey of learning and study, knowing that all of your classmates are thinking and reflecting at the same time, wherever they may be, and think about how much you have achieved, how much you've overcome, to be where you are today, and just to absorb the significance of this moment. And I'd like to thank, on your behalf, two groups of people. Firstly, the staff of the university, who went to extraordinary lengths to ensure that you could successfully complete your studies. And second, the people closest to you, many of whom will be with you right now, wherever you're watching and participating in this ceremony. They've loved you and they've supported you through thick and thin, throughout your journey of life and learning, but especially so over the last 18 months, and they deserve your deepest gratitude. I know you'll have done everything you can to make this day special, and you will have made this day special, and you will make it special throughout the rest of the day. You'll have dressed up, you'll have gathered those closest to you together to witness your graduation. And I say this at every graduation ceremony, and I say it because I really believe it's important. Do take some time, some private and special time, later in this day, to let those people you've brought around you just show you how proud they are of you, to let them into your moment of celebration, to let them show how much they love you. You'll find it moving, you'll find it embarrassing, but it's a very special moment for them as it is for you. Make the most of it, because however you feel in this moment, it's going to leave with you a memory that will last the rest of your life and the rest of their lives. These are the final graduation ceremonies for me at Maynooth University, as after 10 years, my term of office ends on the 30th of September. I have, over that time, had the privilege of conferring degrees on over 45,000 graduates, each one of you now making your way anew in the world, empowered by your education. And it's one of the great pleasures of my life to meet our graduates. I meet you all the time in many walks of life, and I'm so impressed by, so uplifted by your ability, your ambition, your optimism, your concern to use your education collectively to make the world a better place. Earlier this week, I listened to our ambassador to the United Nations, Geraldine Byrne-Nason, speaking as our representative on the UN Security Council. She directly addressed the women of Afghanistan, offering them her solidarity and support and calling upon the rest of the world to do likewise. It was a powerful and an influential moment. She, like you now are, is a graduate of this university. You have little idea where your education and your life may take you, what challenges and achievements lie ahead, but what you must know is that your future and what you do with it is important. Yes, we face extraordinary problems, poverty and inequality, assaults on democracy, and above all, an ecological crisis of which the current pandemic is just one aspect. But you are ready. You're ready to make a difference. You graduate from a truly great university, one that cares about learning and its students. And in my last graduation address, I want to offer my profoundest and sincerest thanks to all of the staff of the university for the support that they've offered me and the support that they have offered you over a decade. So you graduate from a great university with great people. You graduate into a country that's teeming with energy and talent, in a union where diversity and depth of culture allows us to think and to be freely and challenges us to think and be differently, anew and rigorously. So let these be your sources of hope and optimism and energy to boldly imagine a better future and work together to that ambition. And remember this, in the great challenges that do face us, how we live our ordinary lives intelligently, sensitively, and humanely matters as much or more than the greater projects of our public lives. It is the little things as much as the great that change the world. This, above all, is what we as academics hope for you, that we have helped you find ways to live your lives intelligently, sensitively, and humanely. We have great hopes for you. It's been our privilege to witness your achievements to date and to be part of those achievements. And we look forward to all that you are going to do into the future. So no pressure then. For now, cherish this moment wherever you are, with those you are with. Make the most now of this day, and tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after. Draw on the resources that your education has given you, and the energy and love of those around you to navigate an uncertain future with new knowledge, skill, creativity, and optimism. When we meet again, you'll already have moved on and started to make your own individual and special contribution to the world. So it's farewell then, and I know you and your very special alma mater will fare well. And it'll fill my heart with joy to see your individual and collective stories unfold in the years and decades ahead. Gur maith live go léir, agus go n-éirí live go léir.